Now this was the case of green plants, but we also said there are non-green plants. They can't make food, they can't perform photosynthesis. So how do they get food? They are very smart. Have you ever seen a green tubular structure on the trees? Now this is also a plant, and it is not the same tree or the part of that tree, but it is another plant, and it grows on the stem or the tree. Why? To get food. You know, this plant is called amar bale or the cuscuta. It spreads so much that sometimes you can't even see the main plant. There is cuscuta all over. This cuscuta grows its root into the plant and sucks food. This kind of nutrition is called parasitic nutrition. Parasite is the one which derives food and shelter from other living beings. There are some animal parasites also, like malarial parasite, like tapeworm, roundworm, hookworm, pinworm, and so on. So the parasite basically cannot or does not bother to make its own food. It gets it from others. And this kind of nutrition is parasitic nutrition. What about the organism which provides this nutrition? That organism is called host. Like the tree on which the cuscuta grows, that is the host. And the parasite is the one which gets the food. So in this relationship, who is being benefited? The parasite. And who is being harmed? The host. So this is a kind of one-way relationship. Like say if you have a friend who is all the time demanding things from you, give me a pencil, give me a pen, a rubber, and so on, and never returning in any way, then that person is a parasite and you are turning out to be a host. Have you ever heard the name of some special plants like pitcher plant, Venus flytrap, or sundew? What are they famous for, or what is common between them? You know, these are the plants that feed on insects. Very clear from the word Venus flytrap. If you will see a pitcher plant, it looks like a pitcher. Actually, it is the leaf which has turned into a pitcher. See, this is a leaf, but actually it is a pitcher. There is space between the leaf. It's not a flat thing. Now what happens? Inside there are hair-like structures. These hair-like structures point downwards, and there is a lid. So when an insect comes and sits on the lid, then what happens? Because of the weight of the insect, the lid, you know, there is empty space below a lid. So the insect falls into the pitcher. And when it tries to come out, the hair, they entangle it. So it gets caught. That is why the name Venus flytrap. And you know, some of the pitcher plants, they even gobble up bigger animals like frog, fish. And these animals, they are then digested. How? With the help of digestive juices. Now these plants have chlorophyll. They can do photosynthesis. Then why do they eat insects? What can be the reason? That is, the reason is that in the soil in which these plants grow, there are certain deficiencies, especially that of nitrogenous compounds. So, because of those deficiencies, they have to take extra nutrition, which is in the form of this animals or insects. And it is very interesting to watch this process. In the case of Venus flytrap, it opens like this. It is not like a pitcher plant, it is like this. The two parts are like this, and there are, pointed spine like structures. So, it is something like this. When it is closed, it is like this, and then it opens, the insect goes inside and it moves very fast to trap the insect. So, these kind of plants are called insectivorous plants. The plants that feed on insects. See how interesting? It's not only that they just remain good looking green leaves, they also turn into food capturing instruments.